is you're going to see that, like, if you were trying to get the wood to come out of a snare drum and like crack, fire curve's going to do that for you. Generally speaking, I'm boosting, what, 14 decibels? You're not going to boost 14 decibels. It's ridiculous. Okay, but you could. You're not going to do it. You shouldn't do that. But you know, demos purposes, I can't hear anything anyway. So, all that said, very unique feature set. Again, mid-side per band, excluding strength per band. Let's go to the strength parameter. On the side here, at Unity, okay, I'm going to set up a random curve here. There we go. Okay, random curve, all right? I would never do this. I don't know what this is. I'm crazy right now. I'm going to turn off all of your visuals, all right? What you're seeing right now is RMS, all right? So, nasty, but you feel me. This is the curve I just did. This is my RMS for the whole feature, all right? So, you have a feature right here that says infinite. I can change that to 10 seconds, but I like leaving it at infinite, and I'll tell you why. This is all post knobs. So now we talked about reference tracks. A lot of people do reference mixing. So maybe, I've been using this example, I like it. You remember the sky, when the sky falls, when it crumbles? This is Adele did the Skyfall song. 3 different vocal recordings, 3 different studios, 3 different U47s, 3 different sounds. Okay, tubes are all different, the capsules are all worn in different places. They had to mix that. Okay, well, you're going to spend a lot of time blending tones, trying to EQ them to sound the same, because the last thing you want is something to be distracting when you get to the verse and suddenly she sounds different. It's wrong, okay? Our goals as mixers is not to have things jump out and be distracting, unless you want that to be that way, right? It's all about choices. What's my intention? This tambourine signifies a section change. It's not an accident, okay? So that being said, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start adjusting the knobs, and I'm going to watch the RMS change. You should never mix by visual. I'm totally going to mix by visual. Watch, right? That's not right. Let's go to that. There we go. So as you notice, I can level match based on RMS. All right? All of it's totally adjustable in real time. So if I needed to check a Chris Ordalgi mix against my rock mix, I could visually reference track it. I could match the vocal curve on several tracks. That's a cool feature. Then you've got the strength knob here. On the 5 parametric bands in the middle, this is a wet-dry control. Alright, but we gave you 50% extra wet, because we like PCB. No, I'm just kidding. Tell him from LA. So you have this option there. Hey, you could automate that. Wouldn't that be cool on a synth to automate that in and out, to change sectional stuff? Maybe it's a sweep, maybe it's a resonant sweep, because you want some cool phasey effects for a transition. That's pretty cool. You can automate in between those, alright? And the differences between the parametric bands and the filters is that on the filters, the strength knob does something different. So let me kill this here. There we go. That's a pretty good filter. I'm going to put some resonance. There we go. So this is... It's a pretty good filter right there. Okay, I'm going to filter this pretty heavily. Let me turn the EQ back off. Now, on the filter set, high and low pass filters, this actually changes the slope of the filter, because we were like, look, standard thing is you get a switch. You get negative 6 dB, you get negative 12 dB, negative 18 dB, negative 24 dB. Somebody decided that 6 was the integer that made sense, but it doesn't make sense to every record. You're a unique mixer, yours is different, okay? So what we're going to do here is apply a curve to the strength knob. So now I've got negative 12, but now I've got negative 18. Now I've got negative 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? So maybe you want a negative 1 decibel slope. Maybe you want a fractional slope. Maybe I want negative 3.2 decibel slope. I don't know. It's your record. But I can do that visually. Do it audibly. I don't know. It's there. So that's what the strength knob does on the filters, is it adjusts the slopes. Whereas again, on the parametric bands, it's a wet-dry knob. Okay? So you get extra strength, you get low strength. I think we covered in mid-side mode right here, you have 2 extra special features, alright? This is actually what I love to call my feature, because this is one of test, I was like, you know what would be great is if it did this. So you've got solo mid and solo side. We all know about A minus B or A plus B minus whatever. Okay, so when you're decoding a mid-side situation, normally what happens is when you solo the sides, they collapse to mono. That sucks. We don't want that. I want to hear the sides in place. So I said, please make it solo side in place. So you have solo mid. So there's your bass, your kick, your snare. Yeah, all right. And here's your reverb. Granted, it's a damn demos, but if you put those headphones on, you're gonna be like, whoa, that's weird. So that's solo side in place, which means maybe this dude right here samples hip hop records, and he takes vinyl. Maybe there's a funk record with horns, and they panned them LCR, and I mute the center. Now I've just got the horns. That's crazy, right? So now you have a sampling engine that allows you to have like pan manipulation. That's cool. Play with it. Okay, but maybe the horn's on the left side, so I'm going to solo the left side only. Maybe I'm going to stack these, and I'm going to put solo side, and then put another one and say solo left. I don't know, but that's cool. That's cool stuff. You can play with sampling. All right. I don't know. Mess with it. So personally, I default mine to mid-side mode again.